Your children go into it. Because if you don't build a culture, that kind of culture in your legacy, the children can grow up not trained the way, brought up in the way that they should grow and sustain themselves in it. It will spoil even what you leave for them. And then money will have become a problem instead of being a solution. And then I end by saying, take responsibility for your financial well-being. Take responsibility for your financial well-being. Your employer does not pay you according to your basket need. Oh, I need to pay my rent like this. I need this. I need this. I have family to support like this. So this money you're offering is not enough. No, 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 no. Employers pay value. What value are you bringing to the table? It's not how much do you need to live. That's not how salaries are fixed. So take responsibility for your financial well-being. Don't blame it on your employer or whoever you think that owes you that. Develop yourself like you're doing in the 12 pillars and add value. Once you are elevated and you have added value to yourself, then you're entitled to more money because your value brings more on the table. Many people are not taking responsibility for their state of financial well-being or not, and blaming it on other people. You you are responsible for your life. Right? It's you. Your life is you and God. You cannot be at any age of any of you in this class and be blaming your state on anybody. You have to develop yourself because you are as much as you know. What you don't know cannot bring you any gain. So you are as much as you know. Your state now is simply equal to how much you know. If you want to go beyond that stage, then know more, and it will take you there. In conclusion, I want to just share this with you very quickly. I am making a little difference between wealth, riches, and finance. That's why I told you in the beginning that my talk would take before finance, which is you talk about that, and then my story, and then we have talked about the um, what the principles of money, which is financial literacy. Now, I tell you, I was going to talk about the finality of it all. What is the finality of it? The finality of knowing, having been literate or having financial literacy or applying money principles is wealth. The finality of it is wealth. And wealth is a long-term accumulation of money, material, yourself, well-being, complete well-being. That's what I began with before money is you, because you take from there right through. When you say somebody is wealthy, their soul is wealthy, their soul is prosperous. They have material wealth, they have financial wealth, they are all round well. That's the finality of having a good knowledge of financial literacy. And this is, I say, this is spiritual and is linked to the personality. That's wealth. So a good management of money will give you riches. So that's what I'm gonna. Riches is a short-term abundance. It's more physical, like you can see this money. But wealth is deep and profound and holistic and whole, if you want. But riches, you can say, oh, this man has riches. So you can count his houses, his cars, and stuff. And it's money and material. It's more for self. But when you reach the level of wealth, then you are beyond just the self. And then finance, which is at the bottom, that's what I said, finance was just an aspect of wealth or prosperity. So finance is a management of money. All we have talked about, principle of money is how to manage money. When you manage money properly in that way, then you gain riches and you grow into a wealthy person where you're complete and whole and there is stability. So understanding finance is essential, it's an essential key to getting rich and subsequently attaining prosperity. Prosperity is a dimension of life of overall well-being and stability. It sustains wealth. So that's the class for tonight. And to say all of this is possible and it is less stressful when you do it with a king mindset. Because the question will be, ah, you're talking a lot of Bible here. Is it everybody that is wealthy? Do they talk Bible like this? Man, I tell you one thing. There are people who are sitting in air-conditioned houses and they're sweating because prosperity and righteousness, which is from salvation, is the best option. The Bible says in Mark chapter 8, verse 36, what does it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Many look prosperous, but if you want to get that kind of prosperity without God, then there's a lot of the price to pay for it is very, very expensive. Meanwhile, with God is a given. Really, I say it's a given. How is it a given? Look at the scriptures. Go take them down and write and read them. Genesis chapter 128 says what? God blessed man. So God's blessed man and set man up for increase already and dominion. He said that it's going to increase in number, multiply, subdue. So you're saying your man is already in God, man is already set for prosperity, for increase. John chapter 3 was John 3, as I said the other time, third John, as I said, it tells us that prosperity starts with your soul, right? It says, I wish above all in all things that you be in good health and prosper, even as your soul. So it's actually beginning with the prosperity of the soul, then the health, and all things come. And John 10:10, which we refer to, which you know, the saying is God that gives abundance. And Deuteronomy 8:18 says that well, it is God that gives the power to make wealth. These are riches. And 2 Corinthians 9:10, it says, God supplies seed to the sower and bread to the eater. My advice to you, look at those, go back to your notes and look at those money principles, and don't be a bread eater. Don't eat your seed, sorry, eat seed eater or bread eater, but be a sower. God supplies seed to the sower. And those who want to eat bread and perish, you can receive bread and eat and stay. But those who want to prosper and renew their prosperity and increase their prosperity, they need seed. God supplies seed to the sower. You know, when I'm concluding with this, when Joseph took over in Egypt, the people came and sold things to him in exchange for food. And then when they are finished selling all their things, they sold their land. No, they came and offered themselves. Okay, just take us now and begin to give us food. They want to be slaves. Joseph, being righteous and kind, he thought that he said, take this food, keep this portion for seed, eat this one. So many people eat their seed by misusing their money. The Rome was not built in a day. The least cent exists in monies or in currencies because it has a sense, it has a reason to be there. Whereas 2 francs was 5 francs, it has a reason to be there. There's a story of a man who was working in a bank in the US and people gave away 1 cent, 1 cent, 1 cent, and in the end he had a lot of money and left the bank. You cannot misuse 10 francs and you think that you become rich before you can, use 10,000 francs better. So that's my class tonight for you. I think it's taking an hour, and I don't know how much more we can go. Maybe another 20 minutes if I can take questions and answers. Hopefully, or 30 maxi. Thank you very much. I hope we thank God for this network that did not mess us up. I believe that everybody has been hearing me. And honestly, if I came to this class, I prayed for stability of network and that power should not go off. I didn't want my generator to making noise in the background. And it's been so smooth. When we came also, I think it's patience. I prayed, and God has seen us through this wonderful class. I think it was wonderful. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak with you and take your time tonight. And I appreciate my wife in her absence for giving me this opportunity. There's something great about teaching people or talking to people. It teaches you too. So it's helped me to teach myself again tonight. Thank you. I'm available for you for your questions.
Thank you very much, Daddy. Thank you. Thank you. That network, it was really stable at your site, but it has kicked a lot of people out. At the beginning, we were about 17 in class. Now we are just 5 of us. Network has kicked a lot of people out. I will thank God for the recordings. I believe they are going to catch up. Thank you very much. The lesson was a powerful one. I think I was caught in so many points.
And
I need to.
so the recording was good to the end.
Not really. At one point it cut, but I think I think caught up with it faster. So we didn't miss a lot of things from the recording.
All right. So 5 people, it makes fewer questions.
Yes. Yes,
So
Daddy.
any questions you want me to take quickly, and then we.
Hello, good evening. Thank you once more. I learned a lot of things, but I will continue in French. Thank you.
All right.
Yes, the teacher a mentionné la différence entre les finances, entre le fait d'être riche et entre ce mot well. Well, j'ai checké ça sur IA. On me dit que well, c'est la richesse, la prospérité, l'abondance. Je comprends pas bien ce mot well là.
C'est la prospérité dans son ensemble. J'ai commencé dès le départ en disant qu'avant l'argent,
Moi.
voilà. Donc, ouais, donc quand on parle de la prospérité, la vraie prospérité, c'est la prospérité qui englobe l'âme de la personne. Voilà pourquoi je vous ai dit que je ne suis pas en train d'enseigner des choses de l'école, j'enseignais de mon esprit. Donc, si vous partez sur l'IA et dans les livres, vous allez beaucoup vous contredire par rapport à ce que je dis. Donc,
Non, c'était pour trouver la signification de certains mots à cause de mon anglais qui est un peu bancal là.
voilà. Non, ça va. Bon, maintenant, vous savez, quand la finance, c'est quoi? La finance, c'est l'art de gérer l'argent,
Mm.
n'est-ce pas? Mais maintenant, je vais vous donner quelques leçons ou de concepts, comment gérer l'argent, n'est-ce pas? Ne pas dépenser ce qu'on n'a pas et tout ça, ne pas dépenser des choses inutiles et tout et tout. Donc, en le faisant, on gère bien l'argent et on arrive à se donner de la richesse. La richesse, en ce moment, c'est quoi? C'est le matériel. On sait que bon, on a 1 million en banque, on a une maison construite, on a deux voitures. Voilà la richesse visible. Bon, maintenant,
Mm.
c'est l'accumulation de ces richesses-là, mais qui est basée sur une âme prospère, qui est basé sur la personne, sur un bon caractère. Voilà pourquoi on dit avant l'argent hier. Donc, qui est basé sur la prospérité d'une âme prospère, de la personne, d'un bon caractère, qui a de bonnes relations et tout cela. C'est ça qui fait la wealth, la prospérité.
Mhm.
Voilà. Donc, il y a des gens qui ont l'argent, mais qui ne sont pas prospères. En réalité, c'est ce qu'il
Mm.
faut. C'est ma conviction. Les gens ont l'argent, mais ils ne sont pas prospères. Tu as l'argent, mais tu n'as personne, par exemple, parce que ton argent te rend arrogant, parce que tu ne sais pas que le fruit de l'esprit, c'est l'humilité, par exemple, parce que tu n'en as pas. Tu n'as pas Dieu en toi, donc tu n'as pas l'esprit de Dieu. Et donc, pour toi, la vie, c'est l'argent. J'ai l'argent. Et puis, vous me parlez, vous savez de quel bois je me chauffe et tout cela. Et puis, les gens sont autour de toi parce que, au moins, jusque pendant que tu vis, ils peuvent encore grignoter des choses pour manger. Mais, malheur à toi, si demain ça disparaît, tout le monde va partir. Or, avec la prospérité dont je parle, là, le wealth, là, mais c'est là où tu as des personnes, parce que tu impactes de vie, parce que ton attitude, ton caractère est bon, et puis les gens font partie de ta richesse, de ta prospérité. Au point où les gens ne vont pas t'abandonner. Voilà pourquoi quand on parle de la prospérité, on parle de long terme. Mais la richesse acquise, c'est le short term. Mais c'est une abondance dans le court terme. Ça peut, ça peut rendre, je veux dire quoi, content pour un temps, comme ça peut
Mm.
disparaître. Bon, maintenant, mais la prospérité a une fondation soutenable parce que non seulement la personne est bien cultivée, a le bon mindset, a un bon caractère, la personne aussi, comme j'ai dit tout à l'heure, forme aussi ses enfants et élève bien ses enfants pour avoir une continuité et ainsi de suite, ainsi de suite. Donc, ça fait vraiment un ensemble de tout.
Ah, aussi, j'ai très bien compris, très bien expliqué. Vraiment, merci beaucoup.
De rien. D'autres questions? Other questions?
Daddy, I got knocked out.
That's what I was told.
Yes, I had to run and join Annie because every attempt to reconnect failed. So I had to run and meet Annie. Thank God for her network. It is stable. I don't know.
Wow.
While the other ladies prepare their questions, I have a contribution from where I stopped. When you talked about adding value to people, I want to bring something home with a personal example that I had with you. Daddy, you remember some years back, I kept telling you, I'll come to the office. I'll come to the office. And each time I meet you, I'll say, I'll come to the office. Daddy, there's something I want to talk to you about. How come I come? I sat back. I advised myself. When I studied what I had to bring, I saw that it was immature. And I advised myself that I should just work on this thing very, very well so I don't waste your time when I come around you. And that is why you have not seen me up until now. Do I have regrets? No, because I know that when I come, I will be adding value. I'm bringing you to a place where you can add value. So that was the reason why I stayed back then. Was it too much sense? Maybe not. But God kept me not to have come and wasted your time. So I just wanted to bring that home with this personal example. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. And you're right, because a lot of people are soliciting for my time. And I get frustrated when somebody brings something that maybe we'll talk on the phone and brush it, or something that is not helping, it's not making sense, and they've not matured it, and then it's time wasting. Yeah, so you're right. It's it's helpful when you help people manage their time, because one of the things that people are not able to handle is time management. And how because they leave their doors open to everybody. Oh, I want to see you. Okay, come. I want to see you because it's okay if you say I cannot see you, it'll be wicked. No. There are people who are still trying to see me. Some people have taken around 1 year trying to see me. They're not seeing me, not because I don't want to see them, but because I'm busy. By the time I'm finishing with other things that are a priority to me, I've probably traveled. And then by the time I come back, there's more things waiting for me. And some people insist on seeing you without telling you why they want to see you for. I tell her, can I know? I say, no, it's not something we can talk on the phone. Okay, this is my email. Can you send it by email? Well, I will try and see you when I say, okay, then wait when I'm available. No, can you imagine that you're trying to see me? I tell you that let's talk on the phone. You say, no, I'll pay for the phone call. You say, no. I say, okay, this is my email. Send it to me. You say, well, you would like to talk face to face. I say, okay, when you can see me face to face. So those people, they keep going down the ladder, because honestly, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 companies to run, 6. You can see one coming up, and each company has its own challenges and its own things. It's got staff, it's got its own competition that I need to deal with, it's got its own finances I need to deal with, and then I've got a family. To me, I run my family like business. Honestly, my family to me is like business. I've got to make sure things are right. My wife and children are my staff, my personnel. So are my staff happy? Staff care and stuff like that. So everything to me is that, and in that role, you have a husband role to play, which is not the same like father role to play. So everything to me is just like business. Everything is almost like it's got to be well run. It's got to be intentional. When you're invested in a business, you care for it, right? So that if you're an entrepreneur that understands what it means to care for your investment, then you care for everything that you invest, your time, even your time in, and your energy, your physical energy in. You have to care about it. So if I'm investing my time in anyone, then I need to give them the best, because I need the best out of that time I'm giving out there. The people just leave their doors open and people just come in, and then the waste of the time for you. When you want to look, all your time of the day is finished and you've not done anything that concerns you, because people are wasting your time. And imagine, I'll give you an example. Somebody says, you give them an appointment for 1 o'clock. They call you at 1:45 to say they're still on they are stuck in traffic. I mean, I'm waiting for you at 1 o'clock. You're stuck in traffic. You should have told me 30 minutes for 1 o'clock that you're stuck in traffic, because I can quickly shuffle my plan around and start doing something to know when you arrive. Now, I'm not settled because you might arrive anytime from that 1 o'clock, and then you tell me 1:40 you're in traffic. I thought, I can't tell them. I know it's not a small place. I said, sorry, sir, we got to go back. Let's fix another appointment, because your slot was 1 to 2. because by the time I go to my office, every slot has been prepared. I have some police guys here on the road. When they try to stop me, I never stop because when I leave my house to my office is 5 minutes drive. So it's timed. I know that in 6 minutes I'll be up in my office. And so people, I'm getting there, my next first meeting is starting. I go to work around maybe 1 or 2, depending on when I have meetings in the office. I work from home most of the time. And so imagine I want to go and the policeman is stopping me and people they just say, on voulait juste vous dire bonjour, nous sommes là. Vous perdez mon temps. Mais cherchez-moi, vous venez me saluer là où je suis. Je n'ai pas de temps pour ça. I should be knocked up again. So to the benefit of other people. So just to say that yes, you need to save time for people and you need to manage your own
I'm
time
telling you,
too.
today was hard.
All right.
Rosine, kindly mute. Thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it. Let's talk something else. Go ahead. Any other question?
Thank you too. Ah, désolée, je suis en route, il y a un peu de bruit. Je voulais vous encore dire merci pour la leçon parce que je me souviens, il y a peut-être 2 semaines ou 3 semaines, lorsque mon Midefi nous a parlé du père qui allait venir nous enseigner les finances et elle avait mentionné ce truc, il y a la différence entre avoir l'information et vivre l'information parce que l'information, lorsque tu la vis, ça impacte. Et pour moi, j'étais tellement waouh. Et c'est comme ça que je me suis couchée la même nuit là. J'ai fait un rêve, comment justement, j'étais avec mon amie Delphine et son mari. Mais maintenant, il y avait aussi mon Milo, qui est ma mère spirituelle. Et c'est comme ça qu'il priait pour moi. Après, quand Daddy est venu aussi, il était là, c'est même lui qui priait pour moi. Après, je lui ai dit que, papa, il faut m'impacter la richesse là. I need this impactation. Il m'a dit non, tu n'as pas besoin d'impactation. Tu as besoin d'être enseigné. Et lorsqu'aujourd'hui, j'écoute dans tout l'enseignement, je comprends que vraiment, même si Dieu m'avait donné tout le milliard, je ne pouvais pas garder parce que tellement c'est que papa raconte ma façon de gérer. Chaque fois, il me plaignait toujours que je ne vois pas où mon argent part. Je travaille, mais je ne vois pas. Mais quand il a détaillé un peu, j'ai vu un peu où ça partait, des choses inutiles, la famille toujours dans le besoin. Donc vraiment, je dis merci et je rends grâce à Dieu. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're very welcome.
Thank you for that contribution, Rosine. Thank you. They're very strong words.
You know, yeah, if it's important if someone teaches you something, you take it because giving you material things will not help you, but to give you knowledge. I was sharing an example with someone yesterday. Somebody came to my office a few years ago, and so they were asking for. I believe that Rosie understands English, right? So
she does, Daddy.
They were
Yes,
asking
Daddy.
they were asking for help, and the help was they had a scholarship, and they wanted to fly to the UK, but the flight was more than they could afford. So I said, how much do you have? She said she has 450. She needed 700,000, so she needed me to complete the money. And I took on my phone. I called my travel agent. I've been traveling for almost 30 years around the world, so I know flights more than travel agents even know. I know different flights going in different directions. So I called my travel agent. I said, on this route, there is this airline that goes to the UK. I guess this should be cheaper. Can you check them online? And she went on and checked, and she saw that they were there and they were cheaper, and the ticket was just about the money that the lady had. So I said, okay, madam, go and pay your ticket. Somebody would think that it was easy, but that was capital information that helped her and saved me 300,000 or 350,000 or 250,000 I should give her, which I don't have there to give her. But actually, I've given her the flight to the UK because I knew what she did not know. That's why I said that you are as much as you know. I have coached a couple of my senior staff, and they've understood a lot of things today. You cannot help someone where you are not capable of helping them. The Bible says that God said, I will make a man a suitable help. There's some help. I was teaching a child, I said, there's some help that are not suitable. If today I need money, honestly, if you come and give me 50 million, so it will not help me because the problems I have are in billions right now. I need 3 to 5 billion to resolve some of my problems. So yeah, 50 million can do something for somebody else, but it will not be useful to me. So what I'm trying to say. So sometimes we are quick at times to say we want to help people, but we are not helping them. We're not helping ourselves either. Take the family setup, for instance. You have as African family, you are born to family of 5 siblings, 7 siblings. Then you're the only one that is making it. And then you want to help everybody. How much do you have? In the end, I said, but I understand that you know to care for one another, honestly. And the worst part of it is when they feel entitled and they're not appreciative, you are putting the money out there. You have your own life to take care. You cannot even live your life, but you're trying to take care of people who are not grateful. And you do not give birth to them, by the way. They just have to understand that, listen, this is my sister, and they owe me nothing. The person that gave life to me owes me education, owes me this. And of course, they don't owe you for life because you grow, you're supposed to grow and be able to take care of yourself. So if we don't live with these realities, we would be getting poor every day. Because our poverty is closely tied to the entitlement of our relatives. And we accept such extended largesse that you're not only doing for your siblings, you're doing for your cousins, and you're doing for your nieces, and all of that. How much do you really have? So you just have to develop this truth, and if you live on it, it can build you the wealth that you need to have, and then from that wealth, that you can begin to help them. So if it's unfortunate that before you become wealthy, some people have died, it's unfortunate. God help them. You're not Jesus Christ. You're simply preaching the gospel. But if God can keep them, if they can pray for you, I know this is our sister, this is our brother that can help us, and pray for you that you should get wealthy quickly so you can help them. Then help them when you have enough. Now, am I saying that you should not be kind? No, I'm not saying not be kind. I'm saying don't kill yourself and die and let other people live. It's simple. Yeah. So it's a fine line to make, to know how to be kind and sustain your own life as well. You cannot, honestly speaking, I'm telling you where I've been and how hurtful it has been, how it has not helped. It's hurtful and has not helped. So something is hurting you, but it doesn't move you forward. So what is it doing for you? Why do you need it? Yeah. Any other questions that we can discuss? Or so I see you're listening. Am I making sense? Hey girls, am I making sense tonight, or I'm being a wicked teacher?
There is so much sense.
Is too much.
It's
too much sense.
I'm very relatable.
Thank you very much, Daddy. Thank you very much. I, for one, have been blessed. There's a lot of deliverance that have gone through me this evening. A lot of deliverance. I can say all the points, especially the points that you gave from the lessons, your life's lessons. They are really all the points. I found myself guilty, so I have to redefine. I have to go back and redefine, and I believe my life will never be the same again. Thank you very much, Daddy. I'm really blessed. I'm telling you.
Thank God.
Thank you.
Okay.
My voice is enough.
Daddy, Annie has a question.
Okay, Annie.
Okay, thank you, Daddy, for the lessons of tonight. I want to ask Daddy, how can you handle a situation where your parents feel that your siblings are your responsibility, and when you fail, it's like they threaten you, like, I can disown you because you are not taking care of your siblings. At times I wonder, because I'm not you are not their mother, you're not their parent, but the parents feel that you have to, I mean, like they look at you like that's the only person that has seen a little bit of light, and they wonder you should carry the other people when you are not even able to carry. And when you are not able, as you are not really able, it's like it's already a threat on to you. So how can one handle that kind of situation?
Well, it's true. It's true. The Bible says honor your parents. But honestly speaking, it takes education. You can also educate your parents. And this teaching today, for instance, gives some truths. Say, Papa, I'm trying to build so that I can have more, I can stand to be able to help. You are trying to help somebody and you both of you fall. Well, it does not help. I understand that the African families are what they are. And I'm able to come up with this because, yes, I am from an African family, but I have related with the West very well, and I've seen what makes them prosper. They have small families. But our parents go and have 7 children, 10 children. I don't know what they were counting on. And I still see people today having 7 children, 10 children. I'm like, what are you guys doing? Which world are you in? What quality of life do you want to give to those children? I've been able to teach the ladies working in my business, and some of them understood. I'm like, hey, I know your salary. I know where your husband works. 2 of you put together, this is about how much you have. And now you're having all these children. How are you going to take care of them? What lifestyle are you going to give to them? How would you want to live after 40, 50? You want to live taking care of kids until you die? I mean, what are people thinking? Oh, my husband wanted more children. You want more children? Go and tend to make more money first and be sure that you can take care of them. So there are truths that if we're not facing them, we're not dealing with them, we would have life difficult. So for parents, you try to educate them. And honestly, if you're a child of God, as you are, you want to be clear with your own conscience. As you are convinced that you're not doing anything wrong, because you don't have enough to take care of them. And the only thing you can do is at least take care of yourself and try to see how you can, but you must be working on this, and you must try to see how you can fructify it so that you can actually be able to assist some other person. Because if you're just contented with what you have and you're not also either investing or doing or saving better, if you're wasting, because they're also looking at your life. It's true that you're supposed to live your life, but they're looking at your life and see something. Okay, you are doing this. Could you not have a cheaper phone so you can give some money to your sister? They are controlling your life. They will not be wrong. Honestly speaking, they will not be wrong. Because why do you want to have a phone for 180,000 francs? You can have a phone for 40 or 50,000 francs and still get the stuff, and then can help people. So there's a lot of adjustments in your life to do that keep your own conscience clear. If your lifestyle could afford some savings that could help, and you're not doing it because you are doing what I would just call here managing your lifestyle inflation. You have money you spend, you have money you buy things and stuff. Then you yourself, you should be guilty because you can live with your essentials and save money and be able to help small. Now, I don't know if I answered that question, but the things about education, talk to your parents, let them understand how hard it is. Then talk to those your siblings if they are because sometimes we don't have good siblings. Not every family has good siblings. Some are very difficult, and those that are friends with you will understand you. Those that understand you are close with you, don't understand you. I've told my family about being a brother and a friend, or sister and a friend. It doesn't suffice to just be a brother or a sister. So those ones will understand you. So it's a bit of educating your parents. It's a bit of counseling and talking with your siblings as well to understand. Listen, I really don't have. I can't do this. I cannot afford it. So what do we do? Especially if someone has already grown as well. And then how did you become what you became? Tell them how to do it. Because what you have, there was something that you did to have to get to where you are and what you have. So tell them, man, go look for something to go serve for free and even get a meal to eat. I just told my story here how someone gave me a business license paper. But I was in his house before 7 o'clock every day. Before he go, because he has to lock his house to go. So if I'm not there, he will go. I will stand outside because I was working from his house, like an office. Then I'll pick his children from school, drop them back in the house, And when he's having a reception in his house, I will be there to serve people. I'll wash dishes. I will go to buy food with his wife in Kometu on weekends. So I was just serving. And of course, my salary was 25,000 to build business, not to serve in the house. But in those serving, what do I do? I ate food. When I was in house doing food, I'll eat. So that food that I've bought for 2,000 stayed in my pocket. Do you see now how your character and your service now saving things for you? But people today only want to go to somewhere and start earning money. You don't want to just be available to serve somebody who can even give you a meal a day. They want to, you prefer to sit. I don't have a job. My sister should give me this. So you have to school people. There's a lot of family education to do in this light. So calm your parents down with a nice explanation, which is more educative, and then see those your siblings that are understanding and friendly, and draw them to you. So let them understand the situation. Then you teach them the way. Teach them the way. How did you get to even have this model they're expecting from you? They should also find that kind of way. That's what they do. And then those ones that are not friendly, are just think that they are entitled. Please don't bother yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, as
Thank
long as
you,
your conscience is clear, it's fine. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Welcome. Are we done for today, so?
Daddy, thank you so much. It looks like we lost everyone to the network, but thank
Okay,
God
so
we didn't lose you. How that happened?
I told you that I prayed for my network, so I was like everybody would do for themselves, because honestly, the cat lights here almost every day. The gen would have been making a lot of noise behind me now, but after I spoke to Sola to Annie around 7:10, I made a quick prayer. I asked God for stable network, no power shortage, and that let what come out of here for me should bless you guys. And God has helped me this way. Next time, everybody should make a more powerful prayer at their own end for themselves.
Yes, Daddy. Yes, yes. We just learned that now. I made a post one time on that, preparing how to prepare for a virtual meeting. And those were some of the things that I listed as prayer points. Now you have reiterated it again, and I'm sure I'm going to tell the ladies about it, and we'll put it to practice so that when next we come, we don't miss any second.
It's important because listen, I have learned to talk to situations and nature.
Yes.
That's the level children of God should grow to.
Yes.
If Jesus will ask the moon to stop and the sun to wait, then we can do it. If Jesus could ask the winds to stop and the waves to stop, we can do it. I have practiced it. We're using that for just story. I've practiced it and it has worked. So the power of our words, where they're coming from, situation, listen. When this house that I'm sitting in and talking to you was built in 1 year, 3 months in the rainy season.
Whoa.
You don't know this story, yeah?
No, Daddy.
Oh, okay. You've been to this house, right?
Yes, Daddy.
I'm telling you, it was built in 1 year, 3 months. The whole of it, and moved in.
Oh.
Mark you, I did not have all the money waiting on the ground. Number two, it was rainy season. We began in March. And the technicians told me that, how can I be saying I should build this house in 1 year, 3 months? Number one, where's your money, sir? Do you have all the money? I said, I don't, but we'll build it. Number two, it's rainy season. We cannot, rains will disturb. It cannot be. I said, how much time do you think? They said, maybe month's cut farm. I said, leave that thing with me. Leave rain with me. And I came here and I walked around my land, anointed and prayed, and I told the rain. I said, listen, there's Mendon, there's Bankomo. There are many places in this town you can fall. Not here. This job has to go on because this house has a story. I will tell you one day. This house was an instruction from God, and I started it late. I forgot the instruction, and then when God reminded me, I was already a couple of months late. So the God is talking about this house in 2006. That in 10 years, you know my former house, right?
Yes, Daddy.
Yes, when we were going to that former house, I was in the middle of nowhere in Dubai. But anything when the voice said that the house you're going to is 10 years. So I came and stayed in the house. I was enjoying it and forgot. But luckily, we had bought this land. And before I forgot, I designed the house and corrected the design and then kept it somewhere and forgot and carried on with life. Then when God reminded me, I was a few months late. And so 10 years was running out. And I told the technician, I said, we must finish this in 1 year. And I had to come and instruct the rain. I said, I have an instruction from God and you have to obey me. You're not disturbing this work. The leniency I have for you can fall in the night when they're not working. But by morning, you're done. And I tell you so much, technicians that worked here, some have believed God because when I was talking, they were there. And the rain has never disturbed them from working. They work all day. When they close at 8 p.m., 9 p.m., rain will fall. And 9 in the morning, they'll come in and finish, they continue working. So I have sat in planes, and the pilot says, well, the weather is going to be bad ahead of us. We're going to have some bumps and stuff. So but just be comfortable. We know what to do. And I just say, I don't want to hear you. Skies, I don't want to be disturbed. I want to sleep. So don't disturb me. And we're going through those same places that the pilot said that it will be this. I'm not hearing him putting the seatbelt. I think nothing is shaking. So I've learned to talk to nature because we have command over it. You're sitting here like this. Everything that is in this nature is inside of your body. So as you're speaking, you need to do that. So yeah, let tell them. Everybody should talk to their network that they want to learn and grow and bring
That's
glory
the
to God.
biggest takeaway.
So that the network should not disturb them because they must learn and be elevated for the glory of God.
Yes.
So you network work tonight.
Yes, Daddy. Ooh. And Daddy, about the house, I don't know when to situate it between 2023 and 28, but there was a word that came from the altar. I was present in that service that said your former house was a kitchen compared to where you were headed, compared to where you were supposed to live. I can't situate it in time, but I do remember that I heard it. And
So somebody said that.
yes. You want me to mention the name of the preacher here now?
I'm trying to think.
He was a guest minister from Nigeria.
Oh. Was I in the service? No.
I can't remember, Daddy. I
In
can't.
Where was he preaching?
Unitej at Biscuiterie back then.
Okay. I don't know. 2020 what? 2023?
I can't remember, Daddy. It has to be after 2023.
No.
Because I remember I'd had my first two. So it has to be after.
Remember that in 2023, you can tell